the faculty procession has arrived at the venue. Request all of you to kindly rise and remain standing till all the members of the academic procession have taken their seats. I would like to share with you all that you will be happy to know that our faculty fraternity represents mini India, the true culture of BIMTECH.
Good evening, our chief guest, Dr. Ranade, our guest of honor, Ms. Bhavna, my colleagues from DICE, Dr. Bhavna, Director, Dr. Aditya Sahai, Head Research, and Professor Chaturvedi, Student Welfare. Our great pleasure in extending to you all a very warm welcome to the 35th Commencement Day program of Birla Institute of Management Technology, Greater Noida. When I am saying extending to you all means not only our esteemed guests from the dais, but all the parents and all the students who are joining BIMTECH today. So may I request all of you to give a big applause to this great evening. For us, this is a very significant moment. This is the 35th commencement day. And this campus was started in 2004. So almost 18 years we have completed here. And this is significant because it is giving us another opportunity to groom, guide, and mentor 450 plus young students and to give them a better, good opportunity for shaping their career. I am delighted to see the newly admitted students and their parents hailing from almost all parts of our country. I feel extremely happy that you have selected BIMTECH with the hope of getting the best possible grooming and mentoring in management education for your child. Warm welcome to all of you once again to the Diksharambh of the 2022-24 batch. Again, I will request to give a big applause to this.
That you can add value to your organization or the organizations that you hope to be a part of, or maybe even create in your own right someday. Right? Adding value to yourself links up to a second expectation, which is the one big thing that you will build in life, the one big thing that will help you in good times and tough times. Any guesses what that is?
Confidence.
Sorry?
Confidence.
Confidence, okay. Yes, please. Knowledge, okay. Connections, beautiful. I'll use a different word, relationships. Your relationships are the ones that will help you learn, that will help you get comfort when you are seeking comfort or you are seeking answers, that will help propel you to new heights. Leverage this opportunity to build stronger relationships, right? I will tell you, so I'm from the first PG HR batch of MDI, 2004-2006. We were 52 of us that were part of that batch, and Dr. Preetham Singh was our director, and he was always very positive that it doesn't matter that you're the first batch. Everything that you will do over these 2 years will prepare you could have. And you're actually really lucky because After 2 years of the pandemic where we were really restricted in interactions, you have the opportunity to come back and do an in-person MBA. What could be better? What could be more energizing? This degree, I'll be completely honest, you can pick up a lot of the theory through the online mode. But what you are learning here are life skills. What you are going to experience here are people who are role models in their own right. Your faculty, for instance, are people who have spent years perfecting their learning, perfecting their craft. The industry people that you interact with come with some experiences that will be interesting. How do you soak all of that in? And how do you build relationships and continuously learn? That's the other thing that I leave with you. The third thing that I want to speak to you about is problem solving. In industry today, one of the big things that we look for are problem solvers. When we look for our teams and when we look for people who will work with us and colleagues, we look for people who don't just have the ability to say, this is not working.
I mean, we have a domestic momentum also. And on that front, things are going reasonably well. I mean, this year has been a year of slowdown for various reasons, including what's happening in international arena. But we also have seen 101 unicorns, right? We have seen 101 companies with a valuation of $1 billion, which is 8,000 crores. Now, valuation doesn't mean cash and profits, but it does mean wealth. It does lead to recruitment. So I think this year, 22-23, we are going to see triple the amount of recruitment in anything related to IT or infotech. I mean, not just software companies, anything, for example, fintech companies, business analytics, companies which do back office work for American companies. This is an underestimate. You might see I am now heading Gokhale University, which is a economics program. We had to turn away employers. Actually, a lot of employers wanted to come. We had to turn them away because everybody got placed. So I think that situation is going to continue next year or a year after next. But as I said in the beginning that I mentioned what your cohort means. You are in a very tiny cohort where you've got a very good undergraduate education already. You are in one of the finest business schools in the country. So therefore, your chance of doing well further is almost 100%. I believe it or not is 80, 75 to 80. So abhi to shuruaat hai. So you got to be, that also keep in mind when you do your first job. People become restless, bechani bhi chal jayega, boring chal raha. So people leave jobs within a year or two. So I would say that give it a chance, give it some time, and try it out for a couple of years before you decide to. Finally, I'd like to say that I'm tempted to give advice, but I should tell you the economy outlook is good. I mean, so just bottom line, if you ask me, if glass half full or half empty, economic outlook is good. It's going to improve. We are facing challenges of inflation, of oil prices, of fiscal situation. Abhi ye jo chal raha hai, OROP and defense forces. Madam Bhavna, she is a child of the armed forces. But we were just discussing, but what you're seeing is because it's basically a fiscal challenge. But because we have a young demography, all our fiscal challenges are much more manageable. You should see what's going on in Japan in terms of fiscal challenges. In Japan, in Greece, in Italy, in Russia, they have much bigger fiscal. In Russia, not so much, but so compared to India, their challenges are much more severe. So because our young demography is actually means that our fiscal challenges are going to be manageable because we can always roll it out to the future. But what I do want to say is that this may require some patience. That's why I say that don't be so bechain on day one. It will require that what you expect your package to be on that day will come to your
and kept it running. We have during these 2 years created an edifice that is now strong enough to face any situation. We have developed fairly strong online and offline systems and procedures, and a sound and reliable infrastructure has been created here at BIMTECH. Needless to mention that we have deeply researched and prepared ourselves to successfully face any new eventuality. Further, in spite of this setback, we keep striving to move up continuously to meet the raised standards. We have endeavored as well to continue to equip our faculty and students with the best possible resources, make our library services richer, revamp our syllabus in line with the industry requirements, expand and improve the facilities and make it more vibrant and productive. The intention has been to achieve excellence in whatever we do. Our director in his address has also outlined how at BIMTECH we keep ourselves alive and aligned to the changing needs caused on account of completely changed environmental scenario. We are fortunate to have amongst us here today Dr. Ranade, a leading economist of our country. He has vast experience and understanding the economic situation of the nation. His suggestions. It has also been a matter of great delight to have with us here Ms. Bhavna. You have seen how effective and powerful orator she is. Her words of wisdom for our new students will go a long way in motivating them towards performing better during their stay at BIMTECH and thereafter. I express our sincere thanks and gratitude to both of them for their very interesting and absorbing addresses today on some pressing contemporary issues. Students, you are lucky to have them here as chief guest and guest of honor respectively in today's commencement day function for batch 22-24. Thank you, Dr. Ranade. Thank you, Ms. Doctor. Promoting entrepreneurial culture is an important part of Institute's activity. This is being taken care of by our Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, headed by Dr. Abharishi. The Center has done a good job in documenting its efforts, and in the last academic year, through this report released today, I congratulate the Center for its effort. I convey our sincere thanks to the distinguished industry leaders, members of the academia, and other illustrious guests for gracing this function with their presence. We are indebted to them for joining